All right, hello and welcome to this video. In this video, I'm going to explain how you can start a car detailing business in 2024. Now, I know there are a lot of other videos out there like this one, but this one is exactly how I started and exactly how I teach my students to get to over 100K per year in their first year, okay? It's a simple 4-step system to go from absolutely zero, no experience, to, making 10K plus per month, all right? Now, like I said, this is a proven system. Who am I? Well, I run Auto Clean Detailing. You've probably seen me online. I grew my business to over 100K in its first year using this exact system. And I've helped countless others achieve these results, amazing results, okay, within, 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, making thousands and thousands of dollars, okay? So this is the exact system. There's no fluff involved, okay? I'm going to go straight into the details, exactly what you need to do step by step. I'm going to give you actionable steps to take away from this video so that you can actually work on creating your car detailing business from the get-go. Okay, so let's just get into it. I'll move my head down there. And first of all, I'm just going to show you some results, okay? Because you're probably like, who am I? And, why should you believe me? Well, here are some results, okay? So we're getting, students are making, $450 jobs, first details. So all these are screenshots from our community, messages that I've been sent. Okay, now you can pause the video and read some of these, $1,200 in the first week, $800 days, $1,200 weeks, $650 days. Okay, first sales. All right, epic cars. We got net profits, seven grand in a month or two. We've got 14-year-olds making 500 pounds in a day. We've got $1,000 weeks. Okay, so you get the point. We've got lots and lots of results here. So I'm going to just go down to step one. Okay, now step one. All right, this is a crucial step because from the beginning, you probably don't know what tools to buy. You probably don't know how to actually detail a car. So this is the very first thing you actually need to do. You need to buy the necessary tools and equipment, and then you need to learn the skills of detailing. Now, the best part about this is that you can actually learn the skills of detailing while you're out there making money. All right, I'm going to show you how to do that. All you need really to get started, a vacuum cleaner, okay? You can pick one up for $130. A pressure washer. A pressure washer is not even essential. You can just go out with a bucket of soapy water and a hose, okay? But a pressure washer will come in handy. Microfiber towels, okay, to actually wash and clean the car, the interiors. Microfiber window cleaning cars, and a brush set, okay? Now, there are a few other tools that, are necessary, but these are all that is needed to actually go and do a full detail on a car. That doesn't include paint enhancement, or it doesn't include like ceramic coating, high-ticket services like that. That's something that can come later on down the line when you get more skills. But these are all the tools you need to go out and start cleaning cars. Now, obviously, you're going to need some like cleaning products like chemicals. All right, so these are the main cleaning products you use. Now, most of these are P&S suppliers, okay? They're a highly rated brand. There are other brands out there like Coach Chemi, Car Pro, DIY Detail. All of those are very good brands, okay? It's up to you to pick a system and a brand that works for you, okay? I'm not a representative. I'm not actually sponsored or anything by any companies, okay? I just recommend these because I've used these in the past and they work well, although there are many, many brands out there, okay? One thing that I stress quite a lot is not to get caught up on the different tools, products, and chemicals that you can use. Try and make things as simple as possible. If you start overwhelming yourself with too many products and too many tools, it can get very, very confusing. Okay, you don't know what to use, where, and what. A lot of these companies out there, like chemical guys, will try and sell you one product for every single part of the car, which is just unnecessary. You can use one product for multiple use cases. Okay, so that's why I try to stick to I try to stick to a system where I have products that can handle a lot of different jobs, right? So an interior cleaner can do the whole interior. A wheel cleaner, you can actually use that on the wheels. You can actually use it on the paint. Okay, tire shine, this can actually be used as a dressing inside the vehicle as well. You can apply it to plastics, dilute it down with water. Window cleaner, very, very useful. A shampoo, pH neutral shampoo to wash the exterior. Okay, an all-purpose cleaner. Okay, this is more like a higher alkaline cleaner that you can use as a stronger pre-wash. You can use it inside the vehicle, use it on the carpets. Okay, you can use this on the wheels even if you don't want to fork out a separate wheel cleaner. And then iron remover, which is like a paint decontamination, works really well for breaking down iron fine particles on the wheels as well as on the paint, okay? And this is a good service that you can start offering. Now, to go with an iron remover, ideally as a paint decontamination service, you could use like a perforated clay mitt or clay towel as well. Cool. So those are pretty much all the products and chemicals that you need to actually get started and do a good job. Okay. So let's have a look at the one service that you can actually do when you first start. Okay. Because obviously you're going to need to go out and perform the task. And if you have no experience in cleaning a car or detailing a car, you're probably like, oh, what do I do? How do I do it? Well, this is a service that I've kind of laid out exactly step by step the way and the order and how to clean a car. Okay, so I call it the deluxe detail. You can call it whatever you like, but essentially, okay, it includes the wheels. All right, it includes the door frames. Okay, so you clean the door frames. Okay, so it includes the body of the car. So that includes, anything to do with the body of the car. You're rinsing, you're washing, you're drying. Okay, you're cleaning the exterior of the vehicle. Okay, and then the dash, console, door panels. This is the interior of the car. So you'll clean everything on the interior. Wipe it down. You'll spray and wipe if it needs be. Okay, all around the dash, console, steering wheel. Okay, all those intricate panels. Now the dirtiest part of the car is actually the front driver's seat. Okay, it's because it's the most used, and all around the steering wheel, that area is going to take you the longest. So that's where you should always start. Always start in the front driver's seat. Okay, and then the next thing, windows inside and out. Okay, you got to clean the windows inside and out. I like moving around the car section by section. That way you never get lost. You want to come up with a system that you can easily follow and go section by section around the car. And the last thing is to vacuum the seats and carpets. Now in this section here, you also should be spraying and wiping any obvious marks on seats. Now that's pretty much it. That's all you need to really do to do a very, very good job, a very good full detail. It's just wheels, door frames, body of the car, dash, console, door panels, windows, vacuum. I like to do it in this order as well, okay? Because it just works well. Okay, it's the most timely, efficient way for me to detail a car. All right, now if you wanted to start offering wet and dry, like shampooing seats, steam cleaning, blowing out the full car with an air compressor, like those are very good tools and a very good service to offer. However, those tools can cost a lot of money. And if you're just starting out and you don't want to spend a big budget, you don't actually have to go and buy those expensive tools. You can get away with all the tools I've shown you completing this service. Okay, so let's move on to step number 2. Start detailing friends and family's cars. Okay, so you want to aim for 10 to 20 cars, your friends and families. All right, and this is because these people are in your network. They're close to you. They trust you. Okay, it's going to be very easy for you to reach out to them and ask if you can detail their cars. Even better, they're probably going to pay you to do it. Okay, so if you can get 10 to 20 cars, boom, under your belt, that's going to be amazing. And in return, the best thing that you can get, and it's even better than money for these first few cars, okay, is experience, number 1. Okay, number 2 is you're going to get reviews and testimonials, okay, which is social proof. And then number 3 is you can get videos and photos, okay? And you can just stack those up. So if you can get 10 to 20 cars, don't think of this as, you need to go out and get paid. If you can get paid, even better. But what's even better is getting reviews, testimonials, social proof, photos, videos, and just the opportunity to learn and practice your skills, okay? So aim for 10 to 20 cars, okay? Take some photos. Videos are even better. These are some of my students who have detailed their first cars, okay? Maddie even got paid $170 each for each car that she did, okay? Remember to take photos and videos. It's super important to get this proof under your belt, okay? Because then we're going to use these photos and videos to add them to your social presence later on, okay? So that brings me to step number 3, okay? Now, step number 3 is all about setting up your online presence, okay? And that means setting up a Google business profile, okay? One of the most important platforms that you can use as a local service-based business like us as car detailers is Google business profile, okay? It's so powerful. And if you can optimize it and get it ranking at that first position, then you're going to start getting organic traffic, calling your business, sending inquiries in consistently, okay? Super important, okay? And all those reviews that you got from those first 10 to 20 clients, okay, or 10 to 20 family members, friends, cars, you can add them to your Google business profile. Now it's going to look something like this. Now a Google business profile is actually a profile that appears above the website links. So if you type in car detailing near me, okay, you're going to get a lot of local car detailers appear with their Google business profiles. And then underneath that is typically where you'll see the websites, okay? Now, you don't need a website to set up a Google business profile. You can link it to a Facebook page, or you can link it to a website, or you don't have to link it to anything at all. You can just have it as the profile there and start increasing the ranking via reviews. Now, the more 5-star reviews you have, the better. Another way to optimize it is by updating it consistently with photos and updates. I think of my Google business profile as another social media platform where you would just consistently update it on a daily or a weekly basis. The more you can update it, the more you can provide fresh content to your Google business profile, the better, the more likely it's going to start ranking higher on Google. Very, very powerful. If you do not have a Google business profile, you're going to be struggling to get organic, consistent leads, okay? Now, the next thing you can do is set up a Facebook business page. This is also a very, very powerful method to building your organic online presence, okay? Because a Facebook business page will also show up in Google search results or web search engine results, okay, if it is set up correctly. Now, all it needs to be is a simple Facebook business page, your contact information, and then you post consistently, okay? And I'm going to stress this again in the next section is to keep posting. Like, you want to be updating these profiles, okay? The more you can update them with information, valuable information, okay, photos or videos that are interesting and entertaining, the more likely you're going to get awareness, more traffic to your business profiles, okay? Then you need to set up other social media profiles. Think about Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Okay, you don't have to set up every single social media platform. The more, the better, obviously. But if you were to focus on just a few of these like short form social media profiles, I'd have to say TikTok. And you can post short form videos on Facebook as well and Instagram. Okay, so those three, like Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, very, very powerful for gaining lots of reach. Just post consistently. Okay. YouTube is also another great platform to incorporate long form videos to build trust with your audience. Okay, because at the end of the day, that's what we need to do. We need to build trust with the audience, the person who's viewing our content, the person who wants to use our service. Okay, if you try and reach out to someone and they have no idea who you are, you haven't built that trust yet. That's why we always want to start with your friends and family, because they already trust you, right? So set up your social media profiles and post. Okay, you can just post anything. Post videos. You can post photos. Ideally, it's better to post videos. Okay, videos are more engaging and they're getting larger reach and awareness than photos. But all you need to do is type in car detailing into Instagram or TikTok and just have a look at what other people are posting, okay? And simply just copy them. Next, you can create a website, all right? So this isn't as important, but it does help. If you can create a website, all right, a simple basic website that is SEO, okay, which means search engine optimized, so that you can start ranking your website in those first few positions on Google, you're going to start getting a lot of traffic to your website, to your business, okay? Now, a website can be a little bit more technical to set up, especially if you don't understand how websites work or how search engines work, but it's a very, very good asset to have under your business. Okay. Now, I've grown car detailing businesses without a website and simply just use paid ads, although it's not the best long-term strategy. Okay. Setting up a website is a great long-term strategy. And this is how you can start bringing in traffic, again, organically to your business. Okay. Simple website with a call to action. Make sure you have testimonials on your website. Make sure you have a guarantee on your website. Okay. But yes, I've used Wix, I've used Go High Level, I've used WordPress, I've used Squarespace. Okay, they're all very easy to create websites on these days, and I highly recommend creating your own website or just paying someone else to do it. Okay, remember, if you don't have the skills to do something, outsource and get someone else to do it. It's an investment now, it's going to pay off later. Okay, if you can sacrifice a little bit of cash to get someone else who's more skilled than you to create something for you, then it's a long-term investment. Okay. Now, step number 4 is you actually need to funnel people into your business, okay? You need to funnel people into your business. You've got it all set up. Okay, you've got the tools and equipment, you've practiced on friends and family's cars, you've got the reviews, got your Google business profile set up, got your Facebook page set up. Now you just need to get more traffic, okay? Now there are 4 ways to get clients, okay, or to get leads into your business. Now, Alex Hormozy, if you've ever heard of him, he calls it the core 4, okay? And I'm going to go through them right now and how it relates to a car detailing business. So number 1 is warm outreach. This is similar to what we did at the start, where we reached out to friends and family to clean their cars, to detail their cars. Warm outreach. It's all about the people you already know, okay? I'm going to zoom into this. This is a little mind map, okay, of people that could be inside of your community, inside of your network, okay? Now, you can reach out to these people. You need to make every single interaction with people a possibility for you to create a new lead, for you to generate a new lead. Every single interaction, you subtly start speaking about your business, okay? And if someone becomes interested, then you need to get their contact details. If anyone becomes interested in your detailing business, you should definitely be getting their contact details, following up with them. Now, this could be anyone from, random friends, parents, or, like different groups, okay? Different teachers, professors, okay? Acquaintances, online connections, okay? Family connections, could be your barber, it could be your coffee, your barista, right? This could be anyone within your network, okay, that you already know and they already trust you, okay? And this is much easier to generate leads this way because they already have trust with you, okay? Now, like I said, these people already know and trust you, and that's why it's easier for them to, hand over the keys to their car, essentially, or give you money to perform a service, okay? Now, the next method is called cold outreach. Now, this one's a little bit more difficult because this is reaching out to people who don't actually know you, okay? These people have no idea who you are. So this could include like door knocking around local businesses, which is a very good idea. And I highly recommend it if you're struggling to get leads, you don't know what to do, or if you want to go out and get a car today, this method works, okay? If you go out to sort of explain your services around to local businesses, explain your new business, I guarantee you'll probably get at least 1 job on the day, okay? I found my close rate on when I was door knocking would be about 10%. So for every 10 cars, I'd get about 1 client. Okay. Now you can also reach out via email, phone calling. Now, like I said before, you want to always get their details and follow up with them. Okay. Do not expect anyone to follow up with you. It never happens. Okay. If you've ever handed out a business card to someone and then received a phone call the day later, it just never happens. Okay. That does not happen. What happens when you receive a business card? You throw it in the bin, you put it on the bench, and it just disappears, or it just gets flooded by other paperwork, okay? So you need to get their details, because that means that you can actually be in control of being in contact with them, and you can call them the next day, or you can message them, or you can follow up with them, okay? Super important. Other ways of cold outreach are like email, okay, buying lists, which I don't recommend, calling in the phone book, opening up the phone book, calling around local businesses, calling around local residences, seeing if anyone's interested. Although these 2 methods aren't as effective as actually going out there and speaking to people in the public, okay, they still do work. Now, those are a little bit more difficult. Let's talk about the next way. The next way is to post free content. Now, this is a very, very powerful way. And the best part about it is it's free. Okay. And when you post this content, social media, this has never been a better time for marketers in the history of the world, simply because posting content online is free and you can get an amazing amount of awareness and reach coming back to your social media profiles and directing them to your business. Okay, people can learn about your businesses much easier than they used to be able to when people were just driving through a road and then see a billboard on the sign or someone reading the newspaper. Okay, no, you can post free content online and get huge amounts of reach and attraction to your business. Okay, so I can't stress this enough. This is an amazing long-term strategy as well, because once you do start building up a bit of an online presence on social media, then you become a bit of an authority in the industry, in the niche. Okay, you become an expert on that topic. You become the knowledgeable expert that people will come to for advice, and with whatever you're selling, they will just buy. Okay, so 100% need to be posting free content. It's essentially what I'm doing right now. Okay, I'm posting free, valuable content, and then maybe one day we work together. Okay, but that's not the purpose of this. The purpose is to actually provide like valuable, actionable steps that you can take to go out and start a car detailing business. Okay. So post free content. Okay. So it looks like this, like all the applications that if you can get on any application, great. You need to post valuable and engaging content. Now, a little tip is to just copy other videos that are already working and just add your own flair. You know how to find viral videos on TikTok, on Instagram, on Facebook. Okay. They're there. You just type in the topic and you're going to find those videos. You're going to find hundreds, thousands of those videos. All you need to do is find the ones that are trending, find the ones that are working, copy those videos. I mean, go to some of my original videos where I was getting like millions of views. You can see which videos work and which videos get the most engagement. Okay, ASMR transformational videos work very, very well at the moment. So I highly recommend that, but also just adding your own flair, your own personality to it. People like dealing with people. People don't want to deal with big businesses. They want to deal with you. If you can become the face of your company, it's going to be much better than just putting a logo on everything. Okay, so the fourth way to generate clients, generate leads is paid advertising. Okay, and this one is pouring fuel onto a flame. Okay, if your business is not set up to take paid ads, then you are just going to collapse. It'll turn into an explosion. Okay, you need to have the foundations in place, meaning you need to have everything that we've just talked about previous to this in place. And that's why this method is last. Okay, because if nothing else is in order, you'll just be wasting money and wasting time. Okay, so things need to be in order. So how do you pay for ads? Okay, well, there are two main platforms that car detailers typically use to pay for ads. Okay, now one is called Google Ads and the other is called Meta or Facebook and Instagram. Okay, one is intentional and one is disruptive. What does this mean? Well, intentional means people are actively searching for car detailing services. They're typing into Google, they've got their wallet out, they're ready to buy from you. Okay, they just don't know who they're going to buy from, but they've got a problem and they're looking for a solution to that problem. Okay, that's where you can pay for a Google ad. You can have your website pretty much rank in that top position. Okay, top, depending on how much competition you are, you can have your website and it'll look similar to this. Okay, let's just say you've got you're looking for a hotel in Austin. This is an ad, this is an ad, this is an ad. This is what appears at the very first position of Google when you type in hotels in Austin. Okay, similar if you type in car detailing near me or whatever the search term is. If you're buying space on Google Ads, it'll appear at the top result. Now, these are very, very effective, but you need to have a landing page set up or a website set up to be able to direct this traffic to once they click on your ad. Okay, because if that's not set up and if the landing page is done poorly, then the conversion rates are going to go down and you're going to be wasting money. So that's why a website needs to be set up, or a landing page at least needs to be set up and to enable like you to direct the traffic from Google to your website to fill out a form, et cetera, et cetera. And I'm going to go through that, how the actual funnel works in just a moment. Okay, so let's have a quick look at Instagram and Facebook ads, right? This is disruptive, meaning that you could just be scrolling on your friend's page, looking at random videos, and then all of a sudden your ad appears for car detailing. That spikes some interest and that person goes, yeah, I do have a dirty car, or it does need some ceramic coating. Then they'll click through and they may fill out a form or they may get in contact with you, okay? And that's how disruptive ads work. Now, what you can do with Facebook ads is actually you can just keep the traffic on Facebook and you can do something called a Facebook ads lead form campaign, okay, or a Facebook ads messenger form campaign where the ad is just set up to respond to messages, or the ad is just set up to capture information inside a form on Facebook, okay? And then that information is sent to you. Now, the good thing about this is Facebook really loves that because you're not taking people away from Facebook to another website. You're keeping people on the platform, which is what Facebook ultimately wants to do. They want people on your platform. Same goes with Instagram, right? Okay, so this is like what a lead form ad could look like. You're scrolling down, you see an ad, you go, oh yeah, that looks nice, click that. Then you fill out a form, an inquiry, you put your hand up, okay, and then you'll get notified, okay? So let's just have a look at what happens. Right. So with Facebook, you have the option to stay on Facebook with a lead forms ad. Okay. Or you can direct people to a landing page with another campaign objective, but a messenger ad or a Facebook lead form ad are very, very simple. You don't need to direct people to a website. You can just set it up on Facebook with a nice video or photo, and then bang, you can start getting leads straight away. With a Google Ads, you need to send people to a website, okay? Now, this is where people actually fill out a form, all right? Whether you're on Facebook or you send them to a website, they fill out a form. This is an inquiry form with a few questions, okay? Typically, you get their email address and their phone number, and then you call them and book them in, okay? And this is where the conversions happen, especially for higher ticket services like paint correction. Let's say you're trying to sell a $1,500, $2,000 service. You definitely need to be calling the lead and getting them booked in over the phone. I always recommend you call the lead, get them over the phone, and then you can actually sell them the service over the phone, which is converts so much higher. Now, if you are interested in, learning some more and you want to see if, you can possibly work with me, or because what I do one-on-one coaching with some clients, and I help people grow their car detailing businesses. I help them get to over 10K per month. Okay. We have a guarantee that we help you get to 10K per month within 3 months. Okay. Now, if you want to schedule a free strategy call with me or one of my lead advisors, click the link below this video. Be happy to jump on a call. There's no obligations on this call at all. It's simply just to find out whether or not you could be a good fit for us and whether or not we could work together. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. Like, subscribe, and see you next time.